Does it look like I'm good? Great.
Tony the Tiger. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Outlier podcast. As always, I am Saul with your co-host here, Mr. Roger AWOL. AWOL's his gamer tag, in case you guys didn't know.
Yeah. You know what, bro? You know what's crazy is that you called me AWOL for the longest time.
I still call you AWOL, bro.
Yeah, you still call me AWOL. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It feels weird calling you Roger for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, so for those that don't know, you should know by now, but Saul and I met over a decade ago on Call of Duty video games, and my name was AWOL. And so that's how he knows me. And so we called each other that for, well, your gamer tag was actually Saul. So like for me, it was like, oh, okay,
Normal. Yeah.
normal. But you knew me as AWOL for a very long time. And then when you found out my name, it was kind of like, I'm still gonna call you AWOL.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that that you and I met on, which is another reason why this podcast is online, or if not, we would do this in person. But he's in Texas, I'm in Cali, so of course we gotta do it online.
You know what's crazy is that like we've had a lot of great relationships with people online due to gaming.
Yeah, that is true.
Like even very recently, like Lee. Shout out to Lee. She watches the podcast. Like Lee is, I'm a little bit more closer to her than you, but like she's dope, and we just randomly met her one day. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy to me. Someone who lives on the other side of the country. Yeah. And now I talk to like on a daily basis. That's crazy.
We've had multiple friends like that. We had people that live in Kentucky, Colorado, Chicago, fucking where does Fuel live? Virginia or some shit. I don't know. But just fucking people everywhere, right? And it's
Chicago.
Crazy. It's crazy how we just all get along, and we're just, but we're also different at the same time, which is funny.
Definitely.
But the thing that brings us together is literally video games, which sounds super corny, but it's true. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Like, we probably sound nerdy as fuck, but whatever.
Hey, man.
Anyways, guys, let's get into the hot seat questions of the week.
Hey.
Roger has a couple, so go ahead. Ask
cool.
away.
So for those of you that don't know, this episode will be actually up 3 days before Valentine's Day. So if you haven't got your shit, get your shit already, because by the time you know it's gonna be Valentine's Day. So get your significant other or somebody you're trying to date, get them something. But today's question is, should you ask your girlfriend? We're talking about a long-time girlfriend, not first year, second year. Long-term girlfriend / married, so wife, to be your Valentine.
Should you ask them?
Yeah. Is that something that is like, what's a word for like required? Like, is that something that is
standard?
Yeah.
Expected?
Yeah, expected. There you go. Should that be expected for you to ask? Like for me to ask my wife, would you be my Valentine?
Fuck. I think it's different for every relationship, right? Because not all relationships are super lovey-dovey type of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be nice for the woman to hear that from the man, right? So I guess if you're someone that wants to keep the spark alive, I think you should do it. But should it be expected? Fuck, I don't know, bro. That's a good question. I haven't been in too many long-term relationships like that to answer that.
For me, bro, I feel like the surprise factor is a lot more rewarding. I don't know, in my eyes. I could be totally wrong, but like the whole Valentine's Day, she wakes up to flowers on the table, chocolates, all that. Mm-hmm. That's more like, damn, you know what I mean? Yeah. As opposed to, I'm asking you ahead of time and you already know that, I'm gonna do something for you. For me, I just like to be like, hey, look.
That's a good point. Yeah, I think it's better if you just wake them up on Valentine's Day with like breakfast, flowers, and chocolates and
Because
stuff.
they're thinking you don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're
You know
right,
what I mean?
bro. I rather like show up with a bunch of stuff rather than like, hey, can you be my Valentine's? And now they know, oh, he's gonna get me stuff and do this and that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
Plus, I don't think it's expected. Like, if we're just like take that away, what we just said, I don't think it's expected. It's a nice gesture, especially if you're a little bit more on the intimate side. That's not me. Um, so I wouldn't do either way. But for me, it's just that point that I made was the most important. That I like the surprise factor in it.
Yeah, I think super early in the relationship, it's expected to ask. I feel
Yeah,
like,
I think so too.
right? But as time goes on, you just kind of go with the surprise route. Did you ask your wife to be your Valentine?
I don't think ever,
No,
ever.
ever? Not even when you were
No,
boyfriend and girlfriend?
no, I don't think so.
You just did
My friend,
the whole surprise thing?
yeah.
The shablind boing?
I don't even think the surprise thing. I just like, hey, tomorrow's Valentine's. Let's go out to eat. Type.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Boring, bro.
Nah, man. What are you guys gonna do?
Um, we don't know because we want to go out to eat, but then this year we have the baby, so it's like we don't know how he's gonna do if we go out to eat. So we're stuck between doing something here at the house, like a nice dinner, or trying to take us to, because we don't want to leave the baby. Like, we don't want to find a babysitter. That's just not something we want to do. We both agreed on that. So we're just kind of figuring it out. I think that's not the biggest priority in our life right now. Maybe later on. I think this year's just mainly about the baby because it's our first baby. So it's not too much a big of a deal. But I am going to be getting her something, and I'm going to try to make it as special as I can in the perimeters that I have. Because I typically don't like holidays like this, but it's a great reminder to love on your significant other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of a shame that we kind of need a reminder, but at the same time, it's like it's put there for a reason. And I'm like,
Oh yeah. It's
you know,
it's natural though. Over time you just kinda lose that not the love, right? But the effort that you used to put in when you were, starting
yeah, I
out.
think we just get caught in the routine of like, okay, tomorrow this is what we need to do. We need to do, and we forget about the intimate part, the saying "I love you," the hugging and the kissing goodbye, and her coming home and us getting together. Like, especially now that I got the new YouTube channel. She gets home, takes care of the baby, and I'm straight upstairs to record and stuff like that. So I think this is gonna be a good break, a day for us to just kind of like appreciate each other.
Interesting. Yeah, bro, I don't
Yeah,
see you as the lovey dovey type, so
I'm definitely not
yeah. I feel sorry for
at
Sarah.
all. They know what they're getting, bro.
Yeah, well
I'm
that's the good thing about you, bro, is that you've never really like put up a front. Like that
Mhm.
you were some affectionate type of person. You were just who you were from the bat, which is good, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's how everyone should be, but obviously that doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah, definitely. I got another one.
All right,
Unless you
go
want to
for
ask
it.
something.
No, I don't. I have a question, but it's not really a hot seat question. I'll do it after.
Okay. So this is another one of those should you expect type of questions. Um, should you have to support your friend's business? For instance, let's say you start a business, I don't know, making caps or making whatever it is. Independent business, you start it up. Should I
Oh,
be required to buy your product and or shout it out?
fuck no. No. I feel
'Cause
like
this was go ahead.
if you here's the thing, if you like the product or the service they provide, you shouldn't you should support by buying whatever they're selling. But if you don't, then don't, because you can't like fucking support someone that has a shitty service or product. In my opinion, that's just not what I would
Yeah,
do.
but see, people were arguing on Twitter that, oh, well, that's a
A
true
fake.
friend. That's unconditional friend. The ones that support you even though your product isn't good. But I would disagree.
No, bro, no. I disagree with that. I'm only gonna support if I feel like your product is good. You know?
Yeah. Have you seen that reel where it's like, if you want to find out who your true friends are, start a business,
No.
and you'll quickly find out that your friends will be the last ones to support you, and your customers will become your best friend. What do you think about that quote?
I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
I
Like
think that's
I have a
completely wrong.
I have a friend that's a barber, and he posted on his Instagram the other day. He posted if you're one of my friends that doesn't like any of my barber posts or something like that, then just unfollow me because I don't need friends like you.
Did you unfollow him?
Nah, I like the post though. But
Yeah.
I haven't liked any of his other shit. I mean, his haircuts are cool and all that, but I don't like any posts. Like, I'm not one that like drops a like on stuff. So the fact that he felt like it was kind of fake of me to not like his stuff is that's just stupid. I just don't like posts in general, you know. So
Yeah.
for him to kind of generalize people like that and kind of shame them for not supporting him is kind of stupid. But anyways,
Yeah. Here's why I think it's completely wrong. Because let's just say like your business goes under. Like let's say it doesn't work out. Guess who's gonna be there after your business goes to shit?
your friends.
Your friends. You think those customers love you for you? They love you because of your product. Right? So what happens when you don't have the product anymore? They're gone. Right? But the ones that were there before your business will always remain there unless you push them away by, though they're not real friends because they didn't support my business. Right? I think this is where people have to keep in mind that you have to keep away, you have to put your business and your personal life separate.
Yeah, there's also people that try and support businesses, but they kind of want like a coupon, like they want a discount because they're your friend, which is dumb. If you really
That's
want to
the
support,
worst.
yeah, if you really want to support, then pay full price. Don't take any type of handouts because that's the best way to support.
Facts.
I hate people like that, bro. That just like, oh, you're the homie, hook it up. You know, it's like, no, bro. Like, you out of all people should be paying full price. You know.
Yeah. I've done that before, and somebody, like one of my friends was like, "Oh, bro, I'll give you like a discount." I'm like, "Nah, bro, I'll pay full price." Like, because I had that mentality of like, dude, you're not even making much profit to begin with.
Yeah.
And you already want to be giving me a discount? That's kind of crazy.
For what? Yeah.
So I'm glad we both agree on that.
Yeah.
I kind of figured you were gonna agree on that.
Yeah. Well, you and I are super like minded. I think for most
For the
things,
most part.
not
For the most
everything.
part. For the most part. Yeah.
We
yeah.
disagree a lot for sure.
Yeah. I think the disagreements are a lot more highlighted, but I think we are more alike than we are.
Well, yeah, because when we agree, we just agree and get over it. But when we disagree, bro, we go at it for minutes. You know, it's like a 10-minute conversation about, nah, bro, you're dumb. You know, that type of shit. So, but yeah,
Yep.
that's all the ones you got.
I have another one, but I don't know if you want to go with it.
All right, fuck it, let's do it.
Is saying pause homophobic?
No,
Why?
because it's I don't see how that would be homophobic.
That's like
For
that's like a white guy going to a taco truck, right? With you, Mexican, and being like, "Let me go ahead and get the beans." Pause. And you'd be like, "What the fuck you pausing for?" "I just didn't want you to think I'm Mexican because I ordered the beans." You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I don't see how that's homophobic. Like, for instance, for those people that aren't familiar, basically it's like when you go, "Oh, I love hot dogs." Pause, right? Because that could be like misinterpreted as like gay, I guess, right?
Yeah.
To some people, but I think it's funny when people say pause. I don't.
It is funny, but you got to think about it. What if you're part of that community, right? And like you're like, "Oh yeah, bro, I don't know, something like."
No, you just don't want people to misinterpret what you're saying, right? So
It's like that competition was stiff. Pause. It's like, bro, who was even thinking about it? And nobody was thinking about that until you brought up the pause, and now the gay guy's in the corner, like,
No.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think it's hilarious, bro. I don't think there's people out there that think that's homophobic
Yeah,
Really?
there's a community out there. Yeah,
for saying pause.
that guy's back is all wet. Pause. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. Do you think it's homophobic?
Nah, I just thought it was hilarious. I think
No.
it's funny too, but at the same time, okay, let's be realistic here, right? What if that actually happened to you? Like, what if you had like a white or an African American, an other ethnicity friend who was just always like, Mexican joke, pause.
Mhm.
How would you feel? Or what if you, like, not even a friend? Let's just say like you were out in public and you heard like a white guy say that. there's a guy jumping over the fence. Pause.
Yeah.
How would you feel if you're like, you just heard that?
Well, me personally, I don't really get offended with Mexican jokes or anything like
Yeah.
that. So I don't really care. I'm sure other sensitive people would probably care, but not me.
Probably.
Yeah.
Are we considered Mexicans or we're Hispanic, right?
We're Hispanic, yeah.
Because
Oh, people probably didn't even know that. We just kind of, right? We've never
Yeah.
really said that out loud. But I'm sure
well,
you
here's
can
the
tell.
thing. Yeah, well, here's the thing. You and I, because I just applied for a federal job,
Mhm.
and I had to apply as a Caucasian.
Why?
That's what the investigator had told me. Like, no, I told her like my background, whatever. Is like, no, you're in the Caucasian category. I was like, what? I've always done
Hispanic?
Hispanic or yeah, whatever else. But in this case, there was no Hispanic option.
Oh, well then that's probably why, right?
There was like Mexican, Caucasian,
Where
African.
you're Mexican American. You don't fit that category?
No, but it didn't say Mexican American. It just said
Mexican?
like Mexican, yeah, or Latin. It said Latin or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Well, that's good, bro. That's what you always wanted. You always wanted to be white.
you're crazy, bro.
That's a joke I have with him because he calls himself Roger. But what's your real name?
Rogelio.
Yeah, see? Now you're showing some pride on camera, huh?
Yes, sir. About to put the Mexican flag back here. I love my
Damn,
people.
we're 17 minutes in with just the hot seat questions. All right, guys. That's it for the hot seat questions. If you have any, submit them and we'll talk about them next week. This Saturday, going up tomorrow, we have a huge pay-per-view fight going down. This is one for the history books with Islam Makhachev and Alexander
Stacked
Volkanovski.
Stacked card.
Yeah, so here it is right here, guys. Islam is the lightweight champion at 155. And Alex is the featherweight champion at 145, and they're going to go at it for the lightweight champion at 155. This is a huge fight. Islam is like super dominant, doesn't show any weaknesses. Like, he's super strong opponent, so this is a really good fight. And so is Alex, super dominant as well. So interesting clash here.
Interesting clash because we're having two champions, and one of them's moving up.
Yeah,
A division, which is like
10 pounds.
You don't see that often. And even though 10 pounds doesn't sound like a lot, it makes a huge difference at a professional level. So I'm excited to see this fight because, like Saul said, Islam has been absolutely dominant. He's just undeniable. Nobody's been able to stop him. So, but Alexander is a great fighter, though, at the same time. All-around fighter, too. Who do you got on this one?
For the main event, Islam versus Alex, I think I'm going to have to go with Islam. But who I want to win is Alex.
I 100% agree.
He's the huge underdog because he's shorter, lighter, just smaller in general. And Islam is so dominant that he's just like a huge underdog. So I want him to win. I always root for the underdog most of the time, unless they're assholes. But Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think Islam takes it. Who do you think takes it?
I think Islam takes it as well.
Islam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the next fight? Who do you got?
I got
I don't know how to
Emmett.
say that. Yair. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rodriguez versus Josh Emmett. Who?
I got Josh, my people.
Really? You Caucasian man?
Yes, sir.
I got Rodriguez. I think Rodriguez is gonna take it home. I think Josh is hasn't
Washed.
faced. He hasn't faced the caliber of opponents that Rodriguez has faced. So I think.
Yeah, I see. I do see Rodriguez winning. I really do, but I'm rooting for Josh. I think he can come up with it.
I'm picking Rodriguez. All right. Next we got Jack versus Randy. I don't really give a shit about this fight. Who do you got?
Me neither. I don't really know. I've never seen Randy fight, and I've only seen highlights of Jack, so I really don't know, to be honest.
I'm just damn. Jack's nose is fucked up. Do you see that shit?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Jack though. I'm gonna go with Jack. And then
he's the favorite. He's the favorite in this fight, right?
who'd you pick? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I'm going with Jack too. I
Okay.
really don't know these guys too much, to be honest.
All right, Justin Tafa, Parker Porter. Who you got?
Mm, these are big ass boys. I'm going with Justin.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go with Justin Tafa. All right, next Jimmy Crute or Alonzo. I'm going with Alonzo.
I think I'm going Jimmy, bro.
Alonzo looks huge compared to Jimmy, though. You see that shit?
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, that means
I'm
nothing.
going Schmimmy.
All right, last one this is for the main event of the prelims. The rest of them, honestly, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Tyson Pedro versus Modestas. I'm going
I
with
don't see
Tyson. It's a prelim.
Oh yeah.
Who do you got?
Damn, he's the major favorite, bro. I don't know who these guys are. I'm just gonna go with Tyson too.
Yeah, Tyson. Tyson's a beast, bro. I got him winning. Yeah, let us know
These
what you
guys-
guys think.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I am correct. I am pretty good at guessing fights. I might even start betting on them.
Okay, so the only one we disagreed is Rodriguez Emmett, right?
Yeah,
And the rest we agreed.
yeah.
So
I have Rodriguez by let's say knockout, by kick knockout. I'm calling it now.
oh damn, that's a crazy call out.
All right, guys, let's move on to the next topic, which is I don't know if you heard about this, but so basically the people that killed XXX Tentacion are on trial right now for obviously the murder of X.
Yep.
I'm gonna just call him X because his name's too fucking long. And so the defense attorney for one of the guys, I think it was 4 of them or 3 of them. Might have been 3 or 4, I don't know. But one of their defense attorneys is claiming that Drake had a huge role in X getting murdered. And so therefore the judge was forced to kind of call in Drake, and he's kind of giving Drake no option but to show up and to fucking maybe testify. I don't know. Yeah. So
Yeah, that would be the only reason why he has to show up. But do you know why these allegations have like kind of sprung?
yeah, so basically right before X got killed, Drake and X were in a huge heated like beef, I guess, where
Beef, yeah.
X claimed that Drake stole his flow, which honestly he kind of fucking did. It was kind of clear that he did. And he kind of just that's where it started, right? And they just kind of kept going back and forth with that. And there was even I believe it was a tweet that X put out that said, "If anyone kills me, it was Drake." Did you ever see that tweet?
I didn't see it like the actual tweet, but I've seen like screenshots. I've seen
Yeah.
it on the IG.
Yeah. So he said this was after the beef was kind of like getting up there. He said, "If someone kills me, it's Drake," right? And then months later, he ended up dying. So I don't know. Obviously, I don't know if Drake's capable of doing that or why he would do that, because that's just something so stupid to do.
Well, that's definitely like not like Drake didn't physically do it. It's obviously like his,
Could have hired people, right? That's the
exactly,
conspiracy.
or his people. Yeah. But Drake has actually hinted in some of his lyrics. I don't know if you knew that.
Really?
So yeah, so one of the songs says triple X. That's the only time I shoot below the neck. That's one of his lyrics. Why you keep on shooting if you know that dead? So
That
that's
that was
one of
like
them.
after like
After he was dead. Yeah, this was
no,
recent.
I mean like those two lyrics were like back to back.
Back to back. Yeah,
Oh shit, that's kind of weird, bro.
yeah. After that, the lyric is, "That's the only kind of shit that gets you some respect." And then a recent song. What is it? The one he did with 21 Savage. It is, and it's one of his biggest songs. Drake.
um, the
21
one that goes
Savage.
21. Can you do something for me?
No, no, no,
No, no,
no,
no.
no.
Which one?
Um, Jimmy Cooks.
Oh, okay.
You've heard that song?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where he says, give me 20, break it to a 10. Anyways, he does all this math in his lyric, and if you like wait to the end, he does 10, 10, 10. So XXX, obviously numeral, and he says if he would have been quiet on the live, he'd be alive again.
No way he said that,
Yeah.
bro.
Let me get the lyrics, bro.
What? That's insane. Why? Do you think that's just a coincidence, or do you think there's actually might be some
I
truth
don't
behind
know, bro. There's too much coincidence, don't you think?
that? Well, here's the thing though. The people that are on trial, one of the guys is snitching. He's telling on all the other guys, right? And so if this thing were true, right, with Drake, that supposedly Drake had something to do with it, this guy would let the fucking court know in the heartbeat to try to save his ass, right? So, but I believe this guy. I don't know if you know. All right, but they robbed X of $50,000. That's why they took his life. They split it up into either 3 or 4 ways. I don't know, but each of them got 15K, except for the guy that's telling. The guy that's telling only got 5K. Right? So
Okay.
I don't know if he would know, right? Because obviously he's so low in the ranks between
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I don't know if he would know if that was like a deal that Drake had cut with them or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait till the way it plays out. Okay, so I got it wrong. It wasn't that song, even though he did mention something on that song. The song was on BS.
Okay.
And he says, damn, maybe I should do a 20, break that 20, do a 10. Maybe I should break that 10, do a 5. Then if it gets live, do a 5 again. If he held his tongue on that live, he'd be alive again. Damn.
No way, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
literally, who else could he be talking about? Who
Yeah.
else? Right?
That's
Who else
facts.
died that like X is the only fucking guy, man. That's crazy, bro. Imagine if Drake goes away for fucking
That'd be crazy.
what's the technical term? Soliciting murder? I don't know. Murder
Probably
for
take
hire?
off to Canada. Canada will protect his ass.
Think so?
He's their oh shoot. He's
I don't-
their savior.
Nah, bro. I think he'd get what's the word? Extradited for sure.
Probably. But you never know.
Damn. Let us know what you guys think about that, man. Because I'm curious to see. There's for sure gonna be footage of Drake going to court. So I'm
100%.
excited. I'm excited to see what the fuck happens with that. Like after the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard shit, I've just been into that whole court system, you know, the whole testifying, the whole everything. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah. That one's interesting, bro, because it's so stupid the way, like, let's say whether it's true or not, why would Drake like just blatantly put it in his lyrics like that, bro? He's one of the hottest artists in the past 2 decades. You don't think people are gonna break these lyrics down?
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy,
not looking
bro.
good for him, bro. Honestly, that looks very suspicious. But obviously, it's gonna be another thing to prove it in court. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of the Outlier podcast. As always, we appreciate you guys for dropping all the likes and comments and just viewing, honestly. My boy over here has 1K. He hit 1K on his reaction channel. So go ahead and go check that out at, what is it? Roger Reacts?
Roger Reacts 1.2K as of right now.
Damn. He's growing fast, guys. Go ahead and give him some love and comment a hot seat question for next week, if you will. Anything else you want to add, brother?
Nope. That's it, guys. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to drop a like and engage in the comment section. We appreciate that.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.